coming at you with another stream, and we're continuing with Decisive Campaign's Barbarossa. We're going to try to do all of these here on the stream section, so if any of you are missing it, you know, you'll be able to obviously come and watch on the channel itself. So we're going to keep moving these troops up. I really wanted to hit these guys right here. Morozov. This is definitely a general that causes us problems, so let's see if we can't get close to him and hit him on all three sides. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, we're gonna go for it. All three guys attacking at once. And we got the general to retreat. We've also panicked some of the units, but what we really want to try to do is get into Vilnius. So let's keep moving forward. There we go, another city taken, and obviously the Führer will be very happy with that. I'm going to move this infantry unit just to cut off the rail lines here of the enemy. Yes, we may be sacrificing that infantry unit, but I think it's worth it. And if I can move into Minsk, I would. Sadly, not an option. Actually, okay, they defended it. Fair enough. Good, fair play. But actually, we're very close to Minsk, and actually a lot closer than I expected us to be this early on in the game. We're doing very good in terms of timing. Let's go ahead and hit this guy. I didn't even mean to do that. Vorwärts! I'm gonna keep trying to push on the Kiev salient here. Go ahead and see if we can hit this guy. Even if it's just one unit, 48, that's not very good, but I'm gonna go through with the attack. Alright, not bad. Didn't really expect much from that. German vs. Russian armor? I think the Germans win. No. Alright, fair enough. And for this general, I definitely want to move him up. I want him closer to his troops. Same with this guy right here. Let's put him right there on the rail yard. Might be able to actually hit this city from multiple angles. This is why I'm spreading my guys out. I want to be able to hit them from a bunch of different angles, not just one. Oh, new replacements for the line. These brave men have agreed to die for the Reich. We're really pushing hard on that salient there. The Minsk salient, so I'm going to go ahead and hit with every damn tank I have. We can get up to 300, maybe even 400. Yep, 344, I'll take it. I expected that to go a lot better. We ran out of action points before we could take Minsk, so yeah, that's going to be a tough city to take there. It's not going to be easy. Hey, what's up, Nuage Blank? You're still awake, my friend. Madness! Alright, well, you're like me. You're probably an insomniac as well. Okay, we'll keep moving forward here. Got to retreat on the enemy front. I'm definitely going to keep that attack up. We're so close to Riga at this point, and I also want to save this tank unit that's trapped behind the lines. I'm not too worried about them. We've managed to break our guys out of much tougher situations. Let's go ahead and hit this guy first, and I'm actually just going to try to hit him with infantry. And then we'll go for the general that's right there. Glory! He will run! A lot of these guys are slowly running out of action points. And Riga's going to be right there, so we want to try to get our troops past Riga. It looks like the motorized division is in trouble. Anything for our men? And I think if they panic, we can actually open up... Yes, we opened up a road here. That is awesome, guys. Unfortunately, we can't attack here, but what about over here? These guys are in a pretty bad way. I'm going to go for it. And we can also take Lipaja. Lipaja's not a crazy place. Not an extremely good place, but it's worth it. And we panicked the general, which is exactly what we wanted to do. Now let's take Lipaja and keep moving on these forces. In fact, I'm jumping straight to Vindau with some of these men, and we can hit this guy from 3 locations. 2 this turn, but 3 next turn. Wipe out the Soviets. There we go. Surrendered completely. Alright, I think we're doing alright here. Hey, what's up, Dilly Vesper? I guess it is morning, at least for me. It's 12:49 a.m. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Alright, so Vilnius is ours. This is good news. What about over here? No units that can attack, huh? I don't like how this general is separated from a lot of his men, but I think we'll make it work either way. We're definitely going to do some decisions this turn. Alright, we've done enough there. See if we can hit this general for some damage. And we are charging through the swamps, but I think here it's probably worth it. Attack was everything, men, even the cavalry divisions. 200, that was actually a perfect 200 there. It's pretty rare. And we have made the enemy retreat. Another enemy general retreating. Like I said before, it's good to make these generals retreat because then their men can't get any supplies. And without supplies, you can't win a war. Hell, you can't fight a war. Okay. We'll try to get behind these men and also fire at them from some hills. Might as well attack with everybody because we're not going to be able to move anymore this turn with these guys. So I'm going to just go ahead and hit them with everything I have. And that actually worked out pretty well. Keep moving them to the front! Could probably hit this guy for some damage too. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3 once again. It's almost a perfect 200. Wow, they actually defended pretty well there. I have to give it to them. How are you guys enjoying the stream? Also, make sure to, if you can, guys, pop down how many people are in the stream every now and again, because we don't get any info on our end on how many people are here, because this is like a beta program for Lively Dashboard, or excuse me, YouTube Dashboard. So it's really good if you guys are going to be here. Make sure to let me know you're here. It really helps kind of get an idea of what games people like to watch, etc. See, can we hit some again? No. This is good. Not good news, I should say. Right, let's see. Can we move these generals up? So right now this general's issue is that he has no fuel, and consequently a lot of his troops may end up having no fuel. So one thing I'm worried about is definitely our Romanians. I'm going to try to get behind the enemy, but this might not work out the way I want it to. Still have some German units here that can help our Romanians. Alright, we'll hit this guy with only our German troops, yeah? Oh, we can't. Shit. What about this guy? Alright, this guy can be hit pretty hard. 200. We can get up to 400 even. And I'm going to throw everything I have at him because he's actually on a city tile. So if I can take that city this turn, I'll be very happy. Kishinev. I'll let our Romanians take it. They deserve it. Nice work. Obviously, we're just going to have to wait for reinforcements here. See how our men do against Russians that are trying to move on our position. Alright, we ordered a retreat, not a problem. Also, guys, with this game, I will be dropping out and viewing the chat every now and again. I can't view it constantly, but, you know, if you guys want to drop something down below, start a discussion, I am totally up for one. I know it's pretty late for most people, though. Not for those that are creatures of the night. Alright, so... I think that's it. I will go to the possible... Could expand the Romanian oil fields, which we definitely need to do. So I'm going to demand maximum from oil fields. And the Romanian government have expressed great indignation over the demands and have refused. Shit. That's not good. Rail structure AGN. Iceland Skrupa have been ordered to convert the maximum of Soviet rail to standard gauge in the shortest possible time. This is so well and good, but it ignores a fundamental issue, namely rail infrastructure. Alright, so, we're gonna put things back together, using some political points for that. Nice. Signaling AGC, severe shortage of rail signaling equipment. We'll go ahead and... Adequate signaling equipment is useful. Of course, it's gonna cost some political points. General Gurkey really likes that. A tire shortage. Oh, goodness. Alright, we'll allocate tires to AGN. Or AGC is where we really need tires, so let's do that. Secure, flip-flop. So I'm dissatisfied with the current campaign status, which can also take a vindication of how I feel about your current performance. I recently issued a set of orders to help you detailing a suggested way forward, but I find it necessary to revisit and make changes. Wow, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and stand our ground. He's taken aback by your forcible demeanor. He agrees to cancel most of his recently revised orders. Very cool. Rail infrastructure as well. We need to put things back together here. And a heroic deed. Put forward an outstanding Obergefreiter in the division for an Iron Cross. We're going to ignore the initiative. We're too busy. It sucks, but it's the way it is. And let's end our turn. I really hope we get that much-needed rail infrastructure. We might have to ask the Romanians again for their oil. Their oil is going to keep us alive. A lot of retreating here. One is definitely trapped behind enemy lines there. Not much we can do about it, though. And the enemy attacked. We stood firm, but the second time they were victorious. So they're moving forward here near Proshkorov. We've got to be careful. I kind of expected that on the Romanian front, to be honest. Very good. The Wolf is the only man in the platoon that gets regular use of his bayonet. Whenever we secure or overrun a Russian position, the Wolf will systematically move from body to body and stab them in the heart. It would be easy to denounce him for this callousness, but we've lost 2 men to dead possums already. Wow. It was late by the time we finished marching. I slept in a barn and now I'm crawling with vermin. Damn those Bolshevik bugs. Alright, well, at least he's still alive, but who knows? He may not have much time left, because we are moving forward at great speed. Here we go. We're going to try to cut off Sevastopol. Yes. Let's go ahead and hit it. We'll just hit it with 3 units for now. Alright, we'll have to hit it again. No worries. I'm not worried. They were fighting hard to keep that area, but there's one of them retreating, and it's only a matter of time before the second one breaks too. There, 2 panics, and they're crushed. That's it, guys. Totally finished. They have left... Oh, sorry, Tarnopol. We're going to move forward into Tarnopol here. Try to get our tanks to hit the enemy general here. And cut behind the line. Looks like we got our fuel. That's what's important. Got quite a few men here that can deal some damage. See what we can do to this guy. We're gonna hit him with everything we've got. An SS unit, a tank unit, and an infantry unit. Getting him down to 2, and he retreated. Beautiful. Alright, for now, that's all the movement we could do. So the enemy definitely moved back here. They definitely moved back. I mean, partially because we pushed them, but it looks like they're reforming their lines, and they're making lines that are very strong over here on the Romanian front. I think they realize that that's a weak spot and that they need to try to push there, which means we need to keep pushing forward. Try to take Odessa very soon. It's the cavalry! I'm going to let our Romanians mostly deal with this, and I'm going to just send some advisors, some German advisors, to help them with the attack. Not bad. They are learning. Shitty thing is they run out of action points by moving like 1 tile. Alright, let's hope that's enough for now. We're still going to keep moving on this front over here. And I don't want to lose Rovno, so let me grab this guy and go ahead and attack this unit right here on this target hex. I don't think they've got much in their unit anyway. Beautiful. Broken. That's what I like to see. I said I wouldn't move through this swamp, but I'm moving through it with infantry. I think that's a fair sort of concession, because we do need to move through this area to get to Kiev. Or we should, because nobody likes it, but like I said, nobody likes it. It's a terrible spot. The Vietnam of Russia, if that makes sense. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, now to move over here. Now, this part of the swamp is less important. The only reason we're going to move here is because I want to try to flank the enemy. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be attacking this area. That tank is going to fold really quick. Boom, that's it. There's like 1 shot. And I'd love to push up on the general unit, but I'm not sure we can. No, we're not going to be able to. We definitely have more than 1 attack there, but it doesn't really matter. Everyone forward! They're almost at Mogilev, and Minsk is in sight. Here we go, cutting Minsk off. There we go, that's the killing blow. At least for this, this front. Cut him off again. Surrender while you still can, Minskmen. Minskmen, I don't think that's accurate. There we go, 200 attack. Shit, they're fighting really hard. We did manage to make 1 retreat, but they definitely put up a decent fight, and we're going to keep hitting them. Let's go ahead and send the infantry in. Well, I'll be gosh darned. See if the tanks can make a difference. See, they have really good cover there in the city. Once again, making one retreat, one panicked, so we finally got through, but all that just to take Minsk. I don't even know if we're going to be able to take it. Right, there we go. Got a tank in there just in time. Minsk is now under German control. Of course, we will attack this position with everything. Get up to 300. There we go. We might as well match them here. Nice! We got some panic in the enemy, some retreats. Overall, went pretty well. And now we'll hit the center here. Send the SS in, and an infantry unit, 2 infantry units as a matter of fact. And of course he will retreat. And I'm going to try to take this tank unit. Yes! We can get over here where the general is. This is going to confuse the enemy more than anything, but I think it is first, it is confusion. Yep, I think it's worth it. You guys might think this is a crazy attack, but we've got the SS. We broke 2 units. It's totally worth it. So let's see if we can also hit the tank. We could probably destroy the tank unit this turn. There we go. Destroyed the tank unit. So far, this is going very well. I don't want to jinx myself, but it really is. Surprised we can't attack the general unit. He's gonna have to retreat because right now he is behind enemy lines. Also very close to Riga. In fact, we could just send one guy through there. He'll be able to take the attack. And even if we're not going to be able to use the attack points of some of these units, it's probably going to be worth it because we're giving these guys a chance to rest. So it's not the end of the world, and I think we can capture this general. Let's see what the general is. What is the officer info? It's General Berjarin. We're going to be taking him prisoner today. And we might take another general prisoner. Look at that. 2 generals, guys. 2 Russian generals in one turn. I don't know if we can break this guy down this turn, but we can certainly try. I'm going to attack. Panicking the general. Oh my goodness. Amazing. I'm going to do the same right here. We actually broke a unit. I mean, this is just awesome. Give me one sec, guys. Okay, we're going to continue forward here on this front. I really wish I could cut through the lines. I know that I can actually allocate these units to another general if I wanted to, but I'm not going to bother with that. We're doing pretty damn well, so let's try to destroy this guy once and for all. We've destroyed 2 or 3 generals just in one turn here. I don't know how long this is going to keep up for, but we are getting closer and closer to the wonderful city of Moscow. Actually, Moscow's still a ways away. Let's back up a little bit. Moscow should be, oh, this is Gorky. It's certainly closer than that. There it is, Moscow. So we actually don't have to travel very far. We're moving as quickly as we can, and I mean, it would be amazing if we could take the Russian capital. I'm sure these generals are moving up with the men to provide adequate support. And I want to try to take these Russians prisoner. I don't need straight Russians behind the lines. Forward, Panzer Group! Hey, what's up, Historical Gamer? We're just doing some late-night gaming here in Decisive Campaigns. Okay, so I've got this guy surrounded. I'm going to go ahead and hit him from all sides, obviously not including my general unit. I think we can pretty much make him surrender here. Yep, destroyed. We've just been mopping guys up. This is madness. I'm going to try to flank with this tank, but I think we need to wait for some fuel. And actually our SS group is ready to move forward. So I'm going to try to get behind Riga. Easier said than done, though. Pretty sure we can crush these guys. I don't even need to attack with this many units, to be honest with you. I'm actually going a little bit over, but let's see how it goes. Actually, that was worth it. These are definitely holding on for dear life. Forward, men! Destroy them! There we go. That's what we want. Broken units. And I'm going to try to hit Riga. I don't think we're going to be able to break through here in one turn, but we'll see. Who knows? Anything's possible, I guess. Except for that. And actually, we can play our artillery AGC, our artillery card. We already played one of them. I'm going to see if we could change a blitzkrieg order, but I don't think we can do that. We need to do that at the very beginning of the game. We'll go ahead and use this on our Riga lines. Hey, what's up, Ville Marshal? I thought that happened way back. I remember somebody telling me that quite a while back that they had gone public. You can buy shares of Paradox now. It's gonna be great. Paradox Call of Duty. Things are not gonna go well from here. Well, I hope they do. We'll see. Okay, we already hit this unit. And we've definitely got to get that Russian oil once again. Showing us that Russian gasoline damages Panzer trick. Oh, shit. Alright, so if we add benzene, it'll actually be quite acceptable, but again, we don't have a lot of political points. I'm going to request priority refining capacity, and it is estimated it'll take 28 days. It's going to take quite a while, and right now I'm not going to worry about any of these other things. Not seeing fit to provide me with an adequate number of German divisions. When Rundstedt is not happy, I'll discuss the issues with him. And actually, Kaunas would be a pretty good place to go. I'm going to go ahead and relocate that. Relocating the airfield is another thing we need to do, but we don't have enough political points to do all of this. Yeah. I'm going to have to wait a turn or two. Okay, I think we can end the turn here, guys. Yeah, who knows? I mean, I think Paradox is doing pretty well for themselves. Obviously that they're going to go public. They're definitely doing well for themselves. Okay, I just want to make sure we moved up all of our units. There's still a few guys here in the swamps that need to move forward. The dreaded swamps. This is one place I wouldn't want to be as a German soldier. Well, not anywhere, really. As for our Romanians, I never really know what to do with them. I'm always pushing towards Odessa, but we've sort of attacked as much as we can here, and I don't really want to attack this unit. I'll go ahead and end the turn and hope for the best. Still reforming those lines, it seems. And we didn't manage to close the gap entirely here. They think they can hold their lines. How adorable. Alright, we should be able to deal with this. The wolf insists that we have been assigned to the special duty of assassinating Stalin. We are to be parachuted onto the roof of the Kremlin in order to shoot everybody in sight. Sven said that sounds very exciting, but I'm wondering what is supposed to happen after we've killed him. The wolf has his shirt off. It's a beautiful day, but Confrater Dietrich reminds us that we'll get sunburned if we do the same. The wolf doesn't care. The wolf is crazy. Alright, well, we're going to keep trying to take these German generals, or Russian generals out, excuse me. I think we can pretty much take this guy right now. Wait a minute, I want to see who we're killing. Pavlov. Oh, Pavlov, you're in trouble. Send the infantry in to mop up. And we destroyed General Pavlov, guys. Amazing. I think this is going to definitely weaken the troops here. This tank. I definitely want to move this general a little bit more. We got to get these units a little closer. We'll move this guy over here. Get 3 different attacks. And we're gonna, of course, steam towards Mogilev. They're gonna defend it, of course, but we can at least cut off some of these lines. Or try to. Everything, men! Really want to cross into that area, but that's not where we're supposed to be, so I'll just try to cut off the enemy here. Finish this guy off really quickly. Surrender, Ivan! Yeah, that was pretty easy. This is a nice little fat pocket of enemies. And I think our men are much better trained and certainly better equipped right now. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, they have no affiliation. I didn't know that. Paradox Entertainment closed down its video games division. The former CEO of Paradox Entertainment and president owner of Paradox Entertainment decided to buy the rights to all of the games. Wow. I didn't know that. Interesting, man. Yeah, Stellaris is very fun, but I do find, personally, I've always preferred Crusader Kings 2. Stellaris sort of reminds me of CK2 in a lot of ways, and I kind of have to say I prefer Distant Worlds Universe to Stellaris. Stellaris is certainly prettier, but I think with the DLC, that's what's really going to make that game shine. The DLC is going to make it unbelievable. Oh, damn Romanians. They can barely make an enemy unit retreat. We'll go ahead and hit them again. Usually when our Germans are helping them, they do a little bit better. There we go. We actually got them to panic. Awesome. Let's see if we can hit this guy. Russian vs. German unit. Who wins? Lost in German. Actually, no one really won that one. I'm going to try to get behind the enemy here. Nice. He's kind of trapped in a weird pocket, though. I don't really like that. No, that would be bad. Maybe if we attack these guys from the hills, we'll be a lot more effective. Attack, men! Wow, he held his ground. I'm really surprised. Okay, we've still got a lot of stuff to do over here, near Tarnopol. Putting up an armor shield. Pretty good idea, but I think we can cut it through it. Yes, run, tank. There's so many guys to move up. Are these Hungarians? What? So now we can actually meet up with our troops here in the south. We're sort of coming to meet at Kiev. As they take Odessa, we can take Kiev and possibly even save these guys, because they're not doing very good with those Romanian units attached. Good shooting, Mena! Oh no, that's bad. They've got 4 tank units there, and they're ready to fight. Alright, this guy's out of fuel, so we'll go ahead and let him restock. Where's his general? His direct general unit? That's very strange. Fighting in the swamps is never fun, unless you win, which we just did. Okay, I think we should keep moving forward towards Orsha, Gomel. But then again, where are we getting to from here? Gorky and Moscow, of course. Okay, so we definitely want to push our advantage here. Let's get our SS units to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep trying to cut off the enemy as much as I can. So I'm going to do that mostly with my armor units. A lot of these guys are not going to be able to attack this turn, just because the movement is going to get rid of their action points, but eventually we will be able to start attacking. Is that Mogilev? I think it is. Let's go ahead and waste this guy. Send in some units to provide covering fire. Any men at all. Not bad. Actually paid off, instead of just attacking with single units. I'll go for it. Ooh, they actually got us to retreat that time. Oh, cool. Oh, I definitely will. I definitely will play Hearts of Iron. It's definitely on my to-play list. Again, an infantry division making a tank division retreat. It is a beautiful sight. Do wish these guys had a little bit more fuel, though. Attack, men! That's a perfect concentration. And we've panicked the general. That's it. Very nice. A lot of dead Russian generals here. I mean, these units are going to have to start losing supplies pretty soon. No, that's not worth it. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty desperate at this point. Kill as many as you can. Now we're going on body counts. I never usually attack with my general. Yeah, no, that's silly. That would only add 10 attack. And it's a bad idea. Just attack with one guy. Let's hit the entire thing with the just infantry saturation there. Yes! Still want to get behind the enemy here. And this is a crazy attack, but I'm still going through with it. Nice, we actually did that very well. And the enemy's pushing back. Let's get this general forward. I'm gonna try to break through the rail line here. This would actually be really good. We may be able to cut through all of their units if we do that. Let's see. Not quite enough movement points, but enough movement points to kind of push them back, so kind of flank them, I should say. Oh, it's a good question, man. So the reason that we did YouTube streaming instead of Twitch is because people don't seem to like to sign up for the Twitch thing, so you'll get like a lot of lurkers, but, you know, 2 or 3 people that start talking. Here on YouTube, at least, people already have accounts, you know, they're already subscribed to my channel, so I guess they pop on a lot easier. I guess it's a lot easier for most people. What would you guys say? I mean, if you guys want me to do Twitch, we could do that too. Here we don't get to do the donations and all that stuff, which is fun on Twitch, seeing the donations pop up, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can hit this guy. Nope. We really need this general to start getting supplies to these men. You're failing, General. And that means I am failing. No, that's useless. And as for the Romanians, I mean, I'll keep pushing towards Odessa. That's about it. I'm not gonna push anywhere else. Don't even like to be on this front. Yeah, decent shooting. Trying to get to the rail line as well. He really needs fuel. Alright, the attack continues, guys, but wow, it's taking us a long time to gain some ground. I mean, we're certainly advancing well, but it's going to take a lot more work. Oh, I check YouTube more than Twitch. Yeah, that makes sense. Keep off Twitch, please, says Lee Curtis. Why does everybody hate Twitch? I wonder why that is. I mean, I guess YouTube is easier for everybody to come to, but there does seem to be sort of a hatred for Twitch. Yes. Twitch does lag quite a lot. I think maybe we move this general up, yeah? Yeah, we're gonna move this guy up. Hopefully he doesn't get attacked. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the turn. I wanna see if this tank can maybe get shot. I'll attack this tank. He's only at 20. Nope, retreating. That's what I expected. And now, let's hope we get that oil. Let's go ahead and see. Luftwaffe oil allocation. Liepāja convoys. The port of Liepāja is large enough to accommodate enough barges to make this worthwhile. Run supply convoys from Königsberg. Then again, I think it's more important if we relocate our forward supply bases. That's probably most important. All the way to Minsk, yup. 6 political points, but that means that we're going to have really nice supplies there. Rapid rail conversion. Let's instigate a protective doctrine. Von Gerke really liked that. An atrocity suffered. Are we fighting savages, wild animals? Who does such things? The following commander has reported a horrific incident. Wow, okay, so... Do I need to remind you of your moral obligation here? It's a question of leadership. So he's an anti-Nazi, and obviously I'm trying to be in Hitler's good graces, so I need to cover up the incident, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and do that. And it's favorable for me to do this right now, because I'm going to be in Hitler's good graces. Luftwaffe oil allocation. Alright, we can request enough for 2 Panzergruppen. We actually have enough for that. And I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. Hope for the best, my friends. We are close to Moscow. But yet so far. As soon as I think the Russians are running out of men, they get huge new armies. They really can recruit quite quickly. But I'm not sure if they have enough to defend Kiev. As long as we get that gasoline, or that benzene, they will do well. Okay, attacker was victorious. They're pushing us back near Orsha. At least they're not pushing on the Romanian front. We have a poor relationship with von Rundstedt. Unteroffizier Florian insisted that we sang a Waffen-SS marching song. Nobody felt like it, so he sang it himself at the top of his voice. Kept singing and singing. Lieutenant Schott couldn't get him to stop. We were taking sniper fire before he finally shut up. Lieutenant Schott is at his wit's end over what to do. They're refusing to rotate Unteroffizier Florian home. The Russians don't know how to deal with our aggressive advance. It's as if we are playing by a different set of rules that they are yet to fathom. Let's hope that continues. Alright, let's see what else we have here. How long have we been streaming for? 49 minutes. Mr. Urban Australian, at least you have invaded successfully here. Yes, exactly. Well, one thing we did, Historical Gamer, was we actually managed to do winter supply research. So maybe there's a small chance, a very small chance, that we're going to get some winter coats, etc., which would obviously make this a lot easier. But probably not going to happen, let's be honest. I really want to take Riga, though. If we can take Riga, that's a huge victory. There we go, Riga is ours! Very good. Alright, nice. Guys should crumble pretty quickly. And now we can probably use these tank divisions to really cut off a large portion of the army. Of course, we can't go out of our general location. We can't go past the Valdai Hills, which is kind of annoying. Damn! They didn't retreat. Stalin is giving some pretty desperate orders now. Can an SS division take on those 3? No, but we're going to do it anyway, because we don't like the SS. Nobody does. forward. Except for you, General. Alright, retreating, nice. Once again, pushing back the Bolsheviks. Except for the Field Marshal. He's a fan of the SS, I think. Then again, Rommel was a bit of an anti-Nazi. Isn't that true? Or maybe not. Maybe that's just one of those myths. Alright, we'll move the rest of these guys forward. Finally, the general has some defense. I really feel bad not being able to attack this guy this turn, but we'll deal with it. That can't be right. There we go. For that! Nice. Now we are making them retreat, and now Mogilev is open, so I'm going to go for it. There we go. But we really do need to get behind the enemy. We need to keep flanking. Like that. Infantry to the front! Might actually still be able to attack this huge pocket of infantry. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, yes. Now, actually, oh, no, we can get up to 300. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Major battle. And total victory. I don't want this guy sneaking behind our lines. Retreat, you fool! Alright, let's hit these guys with our Hungarians. And some SS backup as well. Not bad. Not bad at all. Roshkorov is ours. So now we're definitely linking up with our Romanian friends. Feel a lot safer. Alone, they were a liability, but now they could actually really help. Go ahead and hit these guys. 3 tank units. We'll match our 3 tank units with their 3 tank units. Very nice. I did not think you would stand that very well. And it looks like there's a fort in this area. Let's go ahead and move up there. I'm gonna keep going. Screw that. Yes! We actually broke one of their units, guys. One of their units is down, and over here, I'm gonna be able to push through with some infantry as well. They're very weak, so I think it'll work. Not bad. Wasn't a complete success, but pretty much no issues for our end. Go for it. Nice. Hey, what's up, soldier? Oh no, we're not going to give them equipment. We're just basically going to meet up with them so that they don't get totally destroyed by the Russians. That's kind of our goal right now. Move forward. Alright, so we're actually doing pretty well. Just took Riga. I'm liking this so far. But I still want to hit these guys for more damage. Alright, let's see what we can do to these guys right here. Send them some tank units as well. Looks like they're low on fuel. 300! Awesome. We actually caused the infantry to panic. And I think we still have an attack left in us, if not a few attacks. Very good. I think those guys are way too tired from the battle in Riga. But maybe they could attack Jakobstadt? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm going to keep moving forward and cutting off these rail lines. The enemy's going to move back. I'm going to match those movements. 3 Romanians against a Russian. You know what? I think this might actually go pretty well. Nice! Actually ordered a successful retreat. Crush the cavalrymen! If my army was in the Eastern Front, I think the war might have been different. How so? Alright, let's attack. And yes, Historical Gamer is an awesome channel, guys. If you want to go check him out, Historical Gamer, I believe it's youtube.com/Historical Gamer. Does very similar stuff to me. He's got a much bigger channel than I do. The guy's been at it for quite a while. I think you've been at it for how long now? 4 years? 5 years, maybe? And I used to watch your P Ridge videos, the Civil War P Ridge. That's such a fun series to watch. And such an unknown battle, too. Like, I had no idea about P Ridge until I saw that, and I was like, then I started researching, and I was like, oh, interesting. Let's see, I want to move this general up. Attack everyone! Okay, I'm actually going to take a look at my cards right now. We could drop a emergency fuel drop. And actually it would be used pretty well on the 2nd Panzer Group and the 3rd Panzer Group. I'm going to drop it on the 2nd. And I rarely like to play these cards, but let's go for it. Let's get some support here too. Werner Mulders. Geschirke Mulders achieved 100 confirmed kills. He's the first fighter pilot in the world to do so. This is a major propaganda coup, and we must immediately remove Mulders from the front line. Okay. And, of course, Goebbels is going to love that. So I'm going to... Wow, I could actually order him to stay and fight. I'm going to transfer him to the Reich Air Ministry. Alright, most people are actually impressed with this. Goring is also satisfied, and fuel profiteering. I've been made aware that Außenstellen, that there are shortages of fuel stocks that can't be explained by normal losses. Oh, so we need to find out who's doing this. Order your chief of staff investigated. Set 50% chance of a good outcome. Tell Wagner to look himself. Okay, let's see. Alright, our Chief of Staff is in full agreement, which means that he may be actually stealing the oil, we have no idea, and selling it. Try to instigate a protective doctrine. We've needed to do this for quite a while. More fuel, HES. Yeah, we could do more fuel at the expense of Army Group North or Army Group South. Or we could restore normal fuel allocations back to normal across all theaters. I'm gonna do it at the expense of... Actually, I'm gonna tell von Rundstedt to live with it. Sorry, von Rundstedt. He already hates me, so his relationship with me is poor at this point. I'll approve the film crew. Goebbels is a powerful man, and he is pleased. Although he's still distrustful of me. Alright, let's end the turn here. Would not have done the atrocities. Yes. Although arguably the atrocities weren't what lost Hitler the war, neither was necessarily the Russian winter. I think a lot of people... I mean, the Russian winter certainly played a role, but I think a lot of people blame that unnecessarily. I think he had to move much faster, but I do think that the attack on Russia was inevitable. I believe Russia was preparing for an attack on Germany, and Hitler certainly believed this to be the case, even if it wasn't true, so they couldn't give Russia the chance to, you know, organize their forces, so they did the good old blitzkrieg. Fucks. Our armies are still extremely strong in terms of manpower. There are a few Russian units out there that worry me. And so on some of these fronts, particularly our southern front, the enemy units are actually doing better than we are in terms of manpower. Okay, we actually managed to stand firm there. Nice. You Bolsheviks cannot break us. If you want to see a great movie, by the way, about the atrocities on the Eastern Front by the Nazis, everybody should watch Come and See. In Russian, it's Idi Shmotri. Idismotri, and it's a really good movie. And actually, you know, if you guys, if some people I know don't like to watch old black and white movies, this was actually very recent. It was 1991, 92, which to me is pretty recent. I mean, then again, I was born in 89, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, Kharkov with 50% operational tanks. He suggests the divisions destined for cannibalisms will surrender the bulk of their material and all personnel to save their HQs. Interesting. Replacements will be distributed in due course. Nice. Alright, not bad. Now we've got 45 political points. And I definitely want to hit this general. Who is it? It's Morozov! Oh, I want to kill Morozov. I don't know if we have any units that can hit him. Maybe one? Let's go for it. Run, Morozov! No attack points left on the tank, huh? Let's go for it. Show your work, assessment! Actually, the enemy stood, and our infantry retreated. Our SS did not. I guess he's still an infantry unit. Actually, I think that's the motorized SS division. This guy's done. Okay, we desperately need fuel. We shouldn't have taken any fuel away from AGN, but it happens. How many people do we have here, by the way, guys? Can somebody give me a number? We always like to drop this here every now and again. If anyone wants to drop some Reichsmarks, you know what you need to do. So, get to it, of course. Here we go. I wonder what these gold units represent. These might be Red Guards. Is that possible? I don't know why we have gold units here. So let's keep attacking over here. Try to move forward some of this infantry. Even the Hungarians. Wow, that's going to be a crazy attack. Actually, it's basically that's all that's worth it. We should attack 3 at a time because we can't overhaul the stack. Wow, we actually ordered most of them to retreat. Not bad. Let's destroy this tank unit. You should panic, tank units. Right, here we go. I like it, I like it. Nice, 9 watching. Welcome, everybody. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Let's see if we can finish these guys off. Perfect. Yes, very good. Now, these constant attacks will pay off. But we definitely need to get more of our tank units behind the enemy lines, places like Kiev. This guy, for instance, unfortunately, he's out of fuel right now. It's going to be his general. Wow, General Gurkey for once likes us. Usually he hates me in these games. Going towards Odessa, a lot of enemies protecting it. But incredibly, we're making progress on the Romanian front. It's a very, very tough slog, though. Once again, we attack from the hills. Finally, we actually ordered this guy to retreat. Unfortunately, he's retreating into our territory, which I don't like. Try to hit that general unit right there. No, well, you know what? 2 of those units are totally damaged. Yeah, it didn't go too well. Yeah, it's a tough game, Lee. This game is not for the weak of heart. This game really can wear you down. You know, you're doing really good at first, and it's just like real World War II. You're doing great at first, and then you just start getting bogged down. There's nothing you can really do to save yourself. It gets pretty nasty. I'm trying a little bit of a different strategy than before. Allocating most of my assets to Army Group Center. Before I tried with Army Group North, that didn't work very well. But we have taken Riga, so that's a step in the right direction. And a number of other cities, but what I really want is Kiev. That is the jewel in the crown of the Russians. Of the Soviets, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. Nice. It's actually a perfect little attack here as well, and these guys might have still some movement as we approach Orsha. Let's keep moving forward here. No, I can't move out. Damn it. There we go. Let's take Dauga. I cannot read the name. Daugavpils? Daugavpils? Very strange. Okay, now, hopefully, damn it! We gotta get some fuel for these units in Army Group North, because we could break through the enemy's lines. We could actually flank them totally. If we got back here, we could totally flank them. Even if I went out of army range, I would do it anyway, just to cut off the rail lines over here at Vyazma. Hunt them in the swamps, men! It's another destroyed infantry unit. Awesome. I don't usually use the Finnish forces. I kind of just let them mingle, but we could start pushing on Leningrad. I mean, if we took Leningrad, that would be a huge win. So why the heck not? But I usually find that they get stopped by the Russians pretty early on. Oh, they have a German soldier here as well. Let's attack from all sides here. Do not come into Finnish territory. We could actually take some focus away. It's actually not a bad idea that you suggested, because if we could take some focus away from the other fronts, we're going to take away manpower from those fronts too. But yeah, we're not nearly strong enough to fight these Russians head on. Gotta be careful. Hope that we get that much-needed oil. Boring lobbies Hitler. Requested a greater oil allocation for the Luftwaffe. I have obtained a copy of the submission and will carry it over to your headquarters promptly. Do not agree with this proposal. Indeed, I consider it dangerous, and I suggest that you take strong countermeasures. I think so too. We need to make sure that the oil comes to us, not to the Luftwaffe. We need the ground forces to have it. So I'm going to petition Hitler in person. It's going to cost us 11 points. That here has priority. Awesome. Okay, scheduling AGS, signaling AGS, captured trucks AGS, a birthday present for Hitler, or for von Brauchwitz. Ugh. Could visit our subordinate HQ. I'm going to visit Heroes Group Nord, because we're desperately trying to improve our relations there with von Lieb. Put on notice. And let's relocate an airfield as well. We'll send it to Proshkorov if we can afford to. And relocate the forward supply base to Proshkorov too. Just getting our forward supply base even closer to the front. Some lost paperwork. Her journal opens that certain important reports have been mislaid. Let's visit the mailroom. And it looks like we found it. Wonderful. But now we're totally out of political points. We'll end our turn. We're only in July of 1941. There's so much left. This game takes forever, but I love it. That means you get your money's worth. so close to Kiev. Okay, the Soviets actually are pushing us back, actually very close to Minsk. That's not good at all. This is the central army right now. It's Army Group Center. We cannot let them break through here, and they're actually getting some victorious attacks on us. So we've got to be careful. In the south, I expect it, but not in the center. This is where the game starts to turn a little bit. You start to get a little nervous, yeah? In Aegean, good progress towards Staraya Russa. Otherwise, no change. Theater HQ asserts it can launch the Narva attack only if Reinhardt's entire group is swung forward on the hinge of first PG. Sounds quite implausible in my mind. The whole attack is no more than a combat team assault. That's not good. Winter Officer Florin came around asking for volunteers for the flamethrower detachment. The battalion was experiencing a shortage. Maybe the Wolf will join it. It isn't hard to know why. The flamethrower and its hydrogen torch are nicknamed Willie's Wick because that's all that will be left of you. Wow. That is creepy. So I guess the only bad relation we have is with von Brauchwitz. I tried to improve it, but the man can't be reasoned with. Now here we go. Yes, we're gonna run out of oil, but we could probably try to cut off a lot of the enemy here. So let's go for it. I did not want to do that. Shooting then. That was a bit rash for sure. I'm getting overconfident now. Let's try this. We'll overcompensate here. Good shooting. There we go. Proper retreat. This game is so damn addictive. It's the sort of game where you kind of want to stop playing, and then all of a sudden you're just like, one more turn, just one more turn. That's always to me the sign of a very, very good game here. So we can't go over 200. I'll just keep it there. See how these guys do on their own. Our infantry has really just done a lot for us in this entire battle, this entire war, I should say. And I hope they keep it up. Wish I was on the Western Front right now. Nice. Still a lot of infantry here. Hey, what's up, Edward Duncan? Haven't seen you here in a while, man. Welcome back. Not yet. We've used resupply cards. We've never tried the refit, mainly because I hate having to stop and rest. But I guess we could use it on Army Group Center if they start getting bogged down too much. I just hate to have to suddenly stop my advance and rest and refit. It's like, no, you can keep going. Yeah, these guys do seem really tired. We can actually do pretty well here. That general in the right spot. Let's see if we can hit this. Oh, yes. Go for it, boys. Damn! The enemy is putting up a really good defense now. This changes everything. Gets those Panzerschrecks! Nice. That's more like it. I rarely trust Romanian divisions to do this work, but these guys are already behind our lines, so I don't think it matters. There we go. They're almost destroyed. A few more attacks and they should be finished. We'll actually let our Romanians handle it. I doubt they can do it, but we'll give them a chance. Nice! Good job to the Romanians. I'd like to open up this rail line as well, so let's get some more units going over there, because as you can see, it's cut off at this point. That's not doing any favors to anyone. Alright, we'll match against these guys right here. See what kind of units these are. They're very powerful. I'm guessing these are Red Guards units, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm also not sure why the Red Guards units would be represented in gold, except for the fact that they're elite. Yeah, we can get up to 300 on this attack. Totally worth it. But yeah, the attack definitely slows. I think as Lee was suggesting, you know, as you keep playing this game, the attack starts to slow and you're like, what is going on? Things were going so well and now things are slowing down, and that's what happens. So in July, getting closer and closer to the horrible winter. Of course, right now we're in a dead of summer, but it'll be there soon, trust me. Eventually it's coming. Way sooner than we expect. Here we go. Let's get some infantry to attack this position here. If they retreat into that huge chunk of units, that's kind of what I want them to do. Allows me to get at them a lot easier. Although I'm not going to attack with that, no way. Forward, men! Damn! Once again, they forced us to retreat, so they're getting stronger and stronger. Let's go check out our Finnish front, as suggested before. First, I'm going to try to get these remaining units closer, and of course, we want to open up that rail line again. That's really important. We can hit them for 300, so we'll go ahead and do a full attack. See if we can get the tank divisions, boys. Imagine a lot of Romanians are going to get killed there. Actually, they managed to make the enemy retreat. Not bad. Alright, let's see. We could rest and refit a division, maybe. Ooh, such a tough call. I don't think they need it yet. But it's certainly something to consider for later. Let's look at our decisions here. Sanction Division. SS Oberfuhrer Theodor Ecker, commander of the SS Totenkopf. Okay. The commander has disgraced himself. Let's make a decision. We're gonna disallow the sanction in this case. We're trying to get into Hitler's good graces, so we're gonna be on the SS's good side, sadly, here. Naval attaché at OKH, and he informs that it would be possible to run supply convoys from Königsberg into the recently captured port of Windau. Yes, definitely. Authorize. And of course, we'll relocate our forward supply base. And relocate our airfield, too. To Minsk. Okay. Let's end the turn. Wonder how many men have been killed so far. How many brave men have fallen on the battlefield? Hope you guys are enjoying this stream. It is a late night stream. I did not expect to go this far, but I'm having so much fun on this game. I'm actually kind of staying up a little later than expected just to play. And you guys are more than welcome to watch, and that's why I put it on. These fellers need to watch. It's that simple. Right back, guys. Let's see what catastrophe has occurred. Nice, we stood firm near Odessa. They've got 435 there. How are we ever going to break through? Stood firm against that attack too. And now they've got some of their tanks trapped in Finland. I think we can destroy those pretty easily. Especially with the concentric attacks. Yeah, stream at 2 in the morning, Bismarck. Hey, Historical Gamer again. Hey, what's up, Tank of Doom? Tank of Doom has arrived. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. Do you guys even see the stream description? I hope you do. This thing is so rinky-dinky, the LiveLeak streaming system. As much as I like to use it, it doesn't show me how many people are here. It's such a pain in the ass. Oh, I want to get to Kiev. We're so close. Let's go ahead, force our way through here. Alright, we won't push it. Out of action points. Damn it! Try to send in an SS division here. Alright, nice. We actually managed to get some guys to retreat. That's what we're looking for. The more we can push forward and take these little forts here, these little land forts, the better off we're going to be. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of it. Holy crap! Look at all those tank units! We're still going to try to attack. They're very badly damaged. I mean, being able to destroy that many tank units would be a miracle. Not bad. I mean, we damaged them. Only one of our units retreated, and it was the Hungarians. Alright, I might want to reallocate our units a little bit here, or just hit this position. Yeah, that'll work. Show Ivan no mercy, men! Oh, you got a new dog. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. What kind of dog is it? This one does have a casualty screen, but it's not quite... Let's take a look, actually. I think it's in stats. Infantry class. Oh, it does. Thank you. Very good, my friend. All right. Wow. So let's see. This would be... 157,000, what, somewhere between 236 and 157,000 for the Soviet Union, and for us, somewhere near 118,000. Pretty interesting. And that's just for the infantry. Let's see for all. Unbelievable. That is amazing. Wow. Okay, interesting. Thanks for suggesting that. That's really cool. I love to see like statistics on a battlefield. Be able to see how many people have gotten killed, that sort of thing. We're gonna cut through with this tank. It's the first chance I've had in a while to cut through like that. Alright, let's see if we can match up. No, we can't. No, we definitely can't. At least our general can finally get a lot closer here. And what's this? The Italian Motorized Division. Wow, I didn't realize the Italians had joined the war already. Or at least I didn't realize they were on the front yet. Ooh, he's nearly out of fuel. There we go. Now our rail lines are opened up a bit. I think that should improve things. Especially for Army Group South. I actually think our guys might be able to take this tank. Come on, Romanians! I'd be curious to know what anti-tank weapons Romanians use. I would assume anti-tank rifles. Maybe the Germans gave them also some Panzerschrecks. Always got to give your allies some weapons to use. Got better weapons than he does, at least. I don't think this will go well, but we can't risk not attacking. It went better than expected. 2 retreats, 1 panic, and we're eventually going to get into Odessa. We just need to surround it, attack it from all sides, and I think we can make it in. Hans von Schubert. No, that would be a disaster. Then again, we're going to get +10. We're going to attempt it. We actually didn't do too bad at all. I think that's a pretty decent trade-off. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm not jumping into the chat, I will jump in soon. I'm just making sure I do all my moves first. Forward! Yes. 2 more retreating divisions, and we're going to make it 3. Well, the only problem here is that they are consistently trying to bolster up this line. And if they keep retreating and getting supplies, I'm not sure just how badly they're going to be damaged for the rest of their time here. So we need to make sure to really do a lot of damage to them once we attack, so that they can't rest and refit very quickly. There we go. Retreat, 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 and all severely damaged. We just got to keep hugging them. Keep hugging the enemy, men. Get close to Ivan. Although not too close. He can blow you up quite easily. This guy right here, zap him. Have our tank division do it. We'll zap this guy too, and this time we'll make sure he's dead. Beautiful. Let's see what generals the Russians have brought forward to face us here. So it's Kuznetsov and Borshlov. I don't know Borshlov, I know Kuznetsov. Right now, it's almost like frontline combat in World War I, because we're just slowly pushing the enemy back from their defensive lines. And right there, they actually managed to outflank us, or outsmart us. Not necessarily outflank. Send their tanks in here. I think we need tank support. But we don't have tank damn fuel! Scheißkopf! We can get behind the enemy here. Nice. Got to retreat. But they're just going to go into that huge pocket. Eventually, we're going to cut it off, so I'm just going to keep moving forward. This guy's actually attached to this general, but I'm going to allow him to attack here. And then we'll pull him back to his own lines. Alright, the enemy in the north is getting very weak, and I think that's because we took Riga. We could probably run right over them, broke 1 unit, made 2 retreat. We're going to just keep closing them in, guys, boxing the enemy in here. Obviously, this tank really helps, cutting off a lot of enemy supply. Mop them up, men! Okay, they're retreating once again into these pockets of resistance. I really like this. It just makes it easier to crush them. Heavily trained infantry divisions. I think we've got this. Nice. Got one of them to panic. The attrition is real right now, guys. I can only say that. We'll go up to our Finnish front and do some damage as well. That guy put up a decent fight before running. But it won't make a difference once we get to Gomel. We're so close to Moscow. But so far at the same time. We know it's not going to be that easy to break through. I'm going to attack. For Deutschland! If I can weaken them a little bit, I think that's worth it. Stug's going to get some action. Now, he did retreat, but he did a lot of damage to the enemy before doing so. You guys will have to decide whether that's worth it or not. That's all it'll take to finish him off. Boom! That's it. One shot. The shot that ended the battle. Alright, we may actually be able to do some direct attacks into the pocket. They're out of just about every basic necessity, so it's not going to be that hard. Don't even have toilet tissue. It'd be pretty uncomfortable on a battlefield. NKVD, yes, possibly. That's what I was actually asking earlier, Tank. I was thinking that maybe they're Red Guard divisions. They could be NKVD, but I don't know if the NKVD had tank divisions, did they? I think it was just infantry. By 1942, the NKVD's not even around anymore. Or sorry, NKVD's around, not the Commissars. Right now they are forcing the Russians to stand their ground. No way. Got some Russians breaking through over here. That's not good. Even though it's kind of in the swampy area, I don't like it. It's a push we don't want. Get those Panzer Shreks. Nice shooting. Really got to get to those generals, though. That is the key. Forward, my Romanian friends. Nice. They actually managed to make the enemy panic and disperse, or surrender in this case. And let's hit the suspect NKVD infantry divisions here. Actually, no, they have way too good defense. 63, I'm not going to mess with that yet. I think we can take this tank out. These two tanks out. Do not bring tanks into Finland. It's never a good idea. Way too many woods. There we go. Retreated. It's not bad. Send in some Germans to assist with this attack. Once again, 2 units retreated. So yeah, the Finnish front we can hold, I think, as long as the enemy doesn't allocate too many troops here. If we could take Petrograd, that would be amazing. Or Leningrad. Could actually do pretty well against these guys. Let's go for it. This is a pretty big battle, but we'll do it. Nice! 2 units retreated. One of our guys retreated, but I think that was well worth it. And let's see if we have any decisions to make. Captured a Soviet truck pool equipped with gas AAA trucks. Experience has found these to be superior to our own. Okay. We'll demand the trucks be handed over, or we'll leave half the trucks. How about that? I don't want to piss anyone off. We increased our truck pool. We'll also give a division commendation. It's been a while since we've done this. We'll fight for the commendation. Very good. Von Bock is going to like that. Truck refit, AGS. Of course, we have to do this. 13. Alright, remind me in a fortnight. The Riga convoys. The port at Riga is large enough to accommodate barges. I definitely want to authorize convoys from Riga. And we should do a field visit for the men. We don't have enough yet. So we can't visit them, unfortunately. They're going to hate that. Take a sizable number of truck columns. A lot of generals are not going to like that, but who cares? Priority transport. No. Where is that damn Panzer Division? He does need fuel, but we're not going to run to give it to him. Hey, James, how you doing, man? How many people do we have here right now? Nearly a 2-hour stream. I'll try to make it to the 2-hour mark. Alright, let's end our turn. Okay, so they're pushing us back in Army Group Center and Nord. Once again, pushing us back in Army Group Center near the swamps. And I know that that push near the swamps looks very troubling. The good news is the attrition there is awful. Trying to cut our rail line in Army Group South. Treacherous Bolsheviks. Okay, let's take a look here. He relates, the Fuhrer came out with a statement. We had discreetly put it into his head that the present developments must of needs leads to solidification of fronts. What the hell? Like that in World War I, to represent that it is necessary to crack the front where it will hurt the enemy and cost us little, and so get out in the open and moving again. Exactly. We've got to start flanking the enemy again, but it's hard to get past all of these troops. Especially now that they have these reinforcements over here, near Smolensk. Man, we've got a lot of work to do. Let's go for it, Romanians. I'm surprised we didn't break the tank unit, but I didn't realize that. I can accept that. Let's try to fill in that gap on the railway again. Okay, 3 German units should be able to put up a pretty decent fight against these guys. Nice. Definitely took out a few units and forced a few units to retreat as well. But it won't save our ass. Attack was everything, men! We can actually go for 300. I'm gonna go for it. We're so tired now. I mean, we have pushed so far into Russia, but still So far to go to get to Moscow. It's right there, but it's taking us a long time. It's understandable. So we can hit this pocket here. I'd like to bring some more units into that attack. Okay, well, let's see what we can do to this pocket at least. Alright, we can only hit it with 200, so let's be careful, be cautious here. Nice. Still getting a tremendous amount more kills than the enemy, but they're putting up really good fights now. They're starting to get very even casualties. Bullet! Alright, 3 retreats. I'm not going to stop attacking. That just means attack more. It means we're not doing enough. Alright, that time we retreated. Not the best situation. So they're definitely strengthening their positions here. Get this guy to surrender, or this group to surrender. I'm going to send in our SS division for a mopping up operation. Nice. Jacobstadt is once again in our hands. These guys are very weak, so I think we'll do just fine. Nice shooting! 3 panicking units, and of course they still have those NKVD units up here to the north. I don't even know if I want to go for Tallinn or if I just want to press east towards Moscow. I think that's what I want to do. I'm not sure what Tallinn would bring us. Cut off that much needed oil supply to them, or rail supply I should say. Hey, Promnya Svitla. That's Dnieper River, a very defendable place historically. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. The American Civil War mod? Yeah, that's great. I actually like the American Civil War mod. I liked it before they ruined it for Mountain Blade. That was really fun. I can't seem to play it now. Alright, we could actually rest and refit this Central Army, but I'm so scared to do it. I'm going to go ahead and do it just this once. Never tried it before, so let's rest an army. What about 2nd Panzer Group? Let's rest 3rd Panzer Group. Panzer Group will cease combat operations and undergo a full mechanical refit. Vehicles will be recovered and repaired, but it's going to take us 8 days! Oh. It's tough. Alright. We want to try it, so let's see what happens. I mean, these guys have not gotten a rest and refit since they've come to the field, so they probably deserve it. Nice, we can still hit them, and this tank division's low on fuel, but it's perfect for this attack, and absolutely crush them there. Look at the losses on our side there. We actually retreated. That is... wow, the Russians are increasing and improving their arms significantly here. No, that's not worth it. This certainly is. Yeah, these have to be NKVD units because they start at 45, so they're weaker than my units. They're just there to, I think, provide some support to the enemy. Basically, tell them if you run, you die. Do not run, or Stalin will be very disappointed. liking at all. Okay, actually, this should go pretty well. Let's see. Nice. Panic, retreat, retreat. That's what we like to see, guys. But of course, if we don't break through the lines here, we're just going to be stuck on a constant circus of attack, retreat, etc. Send our Germans in again. That's what we're going to see. Some panic in the enemy lines. And this is very close to Kiev. All German units on this attack. I can't afford to have these guys break our lines in the south. And I think here we can move towards Barbarossa and maybe take it before the enemy even realizes. Alright, Romanians, show yourselves to be true fighters. Maybe not this time, next time. You guys hear about, speaking of Revs, did you guys hear about that movie coming out, Free State of Jones? That's going to be a really cool World War II movie. It's about a group of Confederate soldiers that basically joined up with some runaway slaves because they were getting really poor pay and they didn't want to fight for the South, and they started to try and free this area of Jones. I forget what state it's in. Was it Missouri? Maybe Missouri? Missouri? Trying to smoke a cigar, but it's failing miserably. I'm not a cigar smoker. Alright. Go for it. Now that NKVD division actually withstood that attack pretty well. Nice. Thought we were done with attacks, but we still have a few left in us. But yeah, the enemy is starting to really match us, in fact, outdo us in casualties in some battles, and that's troubling, because initially we were kicking their ass, but they're learning from our tricks, I think. Yeah, that would have been nice. What was it? Was Gettysburg, and then it was Gods and Generals, or was Gods and Generals a separate movie? Because they used so many of the same actors in Gods and Generals that they did in Gettysburg. In fact, like just about every actor that played a certain role in Gettysburg was the same role in Gods and Generals, which I thought was kind of interesting. Maybe they just liked those guys for those roles. I'm not sure. Army Group Nord is probably our best army group right now. Their movement is limited, of course. Nice. Alright, let's see what we can do here with our Finns. Don't know what you've gotten yourselves into, Ivan. Nice. Now, these retreats are not that effective, because we're not doing that much damage to the unit, but all we're doing is kind of keeping them out of this territory for now, and we are causing casualties, so That is something. Führer Conference. The Führer has notified me that he'll be calling a conference to discuss our strategic direction on the Ostfront. We're expected to attend. Well, again, we're trying to be in the Führer's good graces, so I'm going to lavish praise on the Führer, even though it may not be great for us. The Führer is satisfied, and now his relationship with us is strong, which is going to give us a few benefits for sure. Let's see. Relocating to Vilnius. Damn it, I should know my Eastern Front cities. I don't think that would necessarily be closer. Alright, truck refit. We've needed to do this for a while, so let's go ahead and do that for Army Group Center. And we will order a refit. It's going to feed 15, quite a lot of political points, but it's definitely worth it. Loss of senior officer? No! Demand an experienced replacement. And once again, von Rundstedt is asking us to pull our soldiers into line. We'll do that. Plus 16 to our relations. Our relationships with him are terrible. Hand over all the trucks. We need Army Group Center to have everything they can have. And now we will end our turn. Hoping for the best here. Alright, definitely retreating in the north. They're definitely stepping those defenses up, especially around Kiev. Alright, I don't like this at all. See, they're getting out of hand here. They're pushing through a gap and actually cutting off some of our forces, so we're going to have to respond to that. And they're attacking us near Kiev and having some victories. That's definitely not good. This is where the game starts to take a turn for the worst. You start to lose. Being Belfeeder for Gefreiter Dietrich and the MG-34 is hard work. The Russian attack us like waves of Bolshevik zombies. They run straight towards us in big groups. It's a frantic fire off a belt, feed in the next, and then get ready for a lightning-fast barrel charge. Any fumbles and the zombies will have us. Damn, that is scary. Alright. So this is where we have a major breakthrough by the enemy. We're going to have to respond. Boom, boom. Hit them with everything we've got. Alright, they are retreating, but they're retreating in the wrong direction. It's not a good problem to have. Maybe we could exploit this, though. As you can see, these guys are resting and refitting. A lot of them are. There we go. Oh, so Gods and Generals was the prequel. Oh, okay. That's awesome. I like Gods and Generals. It was actually funny because when I went to see it in theaters, it was, I think, 4.5 hours long, if I'm not mistaken. And there was an intermission. There are rarely intermissions for films anymore. And I remember there were like 40 people in the theater, and when it got to intermission, there was me and one other guy. It's just like, it was really weird. We were the only ones that stuck around. I was like, what is wrong with these fools? They are crazy. They don't know what they are missing. Foolish people, I dare say. Nice. This is the only division or the only army right now that's actually doing their job. The rest of them are getting smashed. So they better turn it around for everybody else. Finish them off, men. Nice. Really? Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Desperately need some fuel, but he'll be getting it soon enough. I think this just means we have to be even more aggressive in our attack here. Try to cut the spine off this attack. It'll be rough though, like that, with those results. Oh boy. Come on, men. I believe in you, men. Damn. Yeah, the war is getting pretty rough for us. I'd say that. A lot of these guys do need to rest and refit. It's not time for that yet. You must hold out till the end. There we go. No way. I hate that they're going towards Grodno. Alright, guys. Feel the pain, rest assured, it can only get worse, says Lee Curtis. Yeah, definitely. You guys can tell I'm getting confused now, because I'm like, I don't know what to do next. Forward, men. We'll stack it up to 300. Alright, we did some pretty good damage there. How long that will continue for, I don't know. nobody. Come on. Oh yes, we still got a lot of infantry down here. Panic! Yes! I like it when you panic! We'll take Zhytomyr from the enemy. Not exactly the best trade-off, but it is what it is. Look at all those tanks. Romanians, go for it. This is a fresh Russian unit. Not so fresh anymore, eh, Ivan? Nice. We may be able to take Odessa if we keep this up. Send in our Romanians and the German units to just mop up this guy. Nothing left. Alright, I think that's all the movement we're going to be doing for this day. Let's see, what about for cooperation? We need to improve the train schedule. Insist here and Luftwaffe cooperate. 40% chance of a bad outcome. There is a bad outcome. Oh, roll 99. Isn't that good? I hope so. Alright, I am going to visit OKW. It's been a while since we done this, so let's argue your case firmly. He listened. Nice, so von Brauchitz actually accepted that. Okay, guys, we're going to end the turn. Hope for the best. I anticipate some pretty nasty attacks from the Russians. And some nasty pushes. It looks like they might be retreating with some of those units in that tiny salient. I hope so. I hope they don't keep pushing. I don't know what those red blotches behind our lines mean, but I'm concerned that those mean partisan attacks and are cutting off into our rail lines. That would be very, very bad. Alright, they've got a pretty solid defense near Kiev, at least to the south of it, so we'll have to push to the north through the swamps. We should have just been doing that the whole time. I didn't want to because of the attrition loss. Or just the speed loss, even. Deutschland. It's pleasing to see that the Russians are supermen. They get stuck in the mud just as easily as we do. What's different is that they seem to know where to go to avoid the worst bogs. The wolf follows their footsteps. We let him go first in cases of mines. Wow. Oh my goodness, guys, the mud has come. Look. We have mud on the field. 9. That's going to make our job a lot harder. movement is going to be shut down, basically. This is what happens. You trust the Führer. Hitler, you idiot. Let's see if we can crush this guy. Nice. Fucking and concentrate on Moscow, basically. I think that's going to be the main goal. Yeah, we're refitting one division already. The Center, Army Group Center. But I'm probably going to cut down here again pretty soon. We don't have donations on this like we do on Twitch, so I'm just dropping that out there. It's unfortunate. Nobody gets any credit. It's not like you get that cool, like, yay! Person XXX donated X amount. Which is one of the reasons we might jump back to Twitch, but nobody seems to like Twitch. You guys seem to prefer YouTube, because understandably you don't have to sign up for it or anything. You're already signed up, you have accounts, so you just kind of drop in. But the YouTube beta is really not great. For instance, I can't even see how many of you are here. It doesn't tell me. It just says 0, no matter how many people are here. And I've tried it on multiple computers. First I thought it was maybe a PC issue, but I tried it on my old PC too. Same issue. It's just bizarre that way. Again, I don't want to send too much of our attack power here, but I'll send 2 just to make sure that we finish this guy off. Broken. Get some tanks as well. No, he can't move, and he probably couldn't move anyway. Because of the damn mud. Alright, let's hit this guy. If we can cut off all the supply to these guys cutting behind our lines, they're eventually going to break down. The mud is not helpful. You weren't kidding when you said this is going to get a lot worse. Damn it. Shit. Twitch is the Antichrist, says Lee. Twitch is where the Moobot lurks. Yeah, well, I mean, the one thing about Twitch that is superior, I would say, is not necessarily video quality, because we were lagging like crazy anytime we went on Twitch, but the amount of games that they have, like, Decisive Campaigns is not listed in the YouTube dashboard, so basically the only people that are going to see this are you guys, people that are my channel viewers. We have to do games like Warhammer for people outside of the channel to find us. And that's what our goal is, obviously, guys, is to try and bring as many people from outside the channel in, because eventually that's going to pay off on its own, you know, having more people here. And I think I would be able to concentrate full-time, maybe 8, maybe 10 videos a day. I mean, if we could get up to 20, 30,000 subscribers, I would really go crazy here. Let's move forward. The Romanians are actually not doing poorly. They usually do very badly, but I'll give it to them. They're not doing too badly right now. And there's no mud down south. Forward! A lot of dead tanks there on the enemy side, but they got a bunch of our guns as well. How many people do we have here right now, guys? We're up to 2:20, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Mein Gott. Two hours and 20 minutes is awesome. About time we finish these guys off, and we can go for 300. You bet I'm going for 300, especially... Hell, we could go for 400. Especially with all this mud. Because nobody's moving. There we go, panicked. Wonderful. So no wonder the Russians didn't start attacking us. That makes sense. I mean, they can't. They're just as stuck as we are. This mud is the worst. I think even our supply is damaged. Forward, men! No, I don't want to send him. He's damaged. Take him, we'll take him. Try to let some of our guys recover, but fighting in these bogs is deadly. I mean, just look at that. We just got crunched by one unit. It's ridiculous. Shit, still no fuel. Agrippa is panicking, my friends. I am panicking now. I don't know what to do about Ivan anymore. Can I just stop being general now, please? Yeah, this is not good. At least they've bottlenecked over here, so I don't think they're going to make much more of a push. If they got over here to Minsk, that would be terrifying. But we're not getting through to Kiev, that's for sure. I mean, at least not for a while. Not in a single attack. Thank you, James. That was really awesome. Guys, everybody thank James, because so far he is the only person that donates, and he's kind of doing everybody a service. This is not easy, and he is really, really generous. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I don't drink. The reason I don't drink, it's going to sound like a ridiculous reason since I just smoked a cigar, but it's because, you know, I stopped smoking cigarettes. And when I drink alcohol, I immediately need a pack of cigarettes. There's no avoiding it. If I drink, I smoke. It's that simple. So I can't even have a beer. Like, occasionally I can have a beer or two, but if I drink liquor, it's gonna be a pack of Marlboros immediately. So yep, might as well. Let's go for it. Here we go, attack. Yeah, we are seriously stuck. And this mud extends all the way in front of Tarnopol, all the way in front of Rovno. I'm trying to think, could we possibly break through to Kirovgrad? And I'm not even sure that's a very important strategic position, but it would cut off a lot of the enemy supply to Kiev. We're going to try. I'm going to do everything I can to get there. Let's see. Sure, there's a system I can get to. I probably need to download it for the player I'm using, which is OBS, and that way when you guys donate it would actually pop up just like Twitch, but I am not tech savvy. I stink, so I'm gonna have to watch some tutorials, and it might not be possible on Lively Dashboard, unfortunately. If I had a mic on, you'd be hearing a Zippo. Oh gosh. I had a weird quit because everybody, you know, the first time I quit two times. I'm 27, so I quit when I was 21, and then I started smoking when I was 24, and then I recently quit 3 months ago again. And this time when I quit, I didn't have like cravings for the first 4 days at all. I just had no intention or no need to smoke. But then on day 5, I was like, I need a cigarette now, now. But I fought the urge. I'm now talking about it. It sounds fun. Don't smoke, people. It's very bad. When a product says, you know, this will kill you, it's not a good sign. Okay. I really want to jump this tank into our other HQ, but that wouldn't be a good idea, so we're not going to do it. Let's see what cards we have. Mud everywhere! Try to resupply one of our AGNs. Or AGC. I'd rather supply AGC. This is not bad. I'll play it here. I don't mind taking it away from AGN right now. Where's the artillery AGC? There we go. This is what we need. Take 4 days, fair enough. Goring lobbies Hitler. I have obtained a copy of his submission and will courier it over to your headquarters promptly. Do not agree with this proposal. Alright. What is his proposal? We could petition Hitler in person, 20% chance of a bad outcome, but it's going to increase our relationship with him. Except we already have a good relationship with Hitler, so let's just let this go, because I need to focus on getting more oil, more fuel, essential things like that. So it's very difficult to conduct military operations when we don't have a reliable organization behind us to feed the necessary supplies. Alright, so let's ask Wagner to cooperate. We rolled 8. Wagner is upset, but von Gerke is enthusiastic. And fuel substitution. Let's see, getting fuel with high quantities of water and fuel of much lower octane ratings than they require. Low-grade fuel has been sustained for valuable higher grades. You can imagine the damage that it's doing to the engines. We do need to raise this matter, but I don't know if we have enough political points. We'll authorize a full investigation. Only 50% chance of a good income, though, so this is definitely a gamble. Let's hope it works. And I will start relocating some of these AGNs to Dogov Appeals. Oh, we could really use that forward supply base. We're gonna have to just wait, but I really want to relocate that. Okay. End our turn. Let's see what happens. You're lucky. Free healthcare. We can only dream of that. We recently got, it's not free healthcare at all, but we recently got better healthcare light, I like to call it. It's like now, instead of paying $300 for a doctor's visit, you just pay $50, and the government will pay the rest, depending on your income, of course. But hopefully things will improve here. I think they are improving. I'm not sure if they're going to improve if a certain person becomes president, but I don't want to make many political statements here. It's not a good idea. Let's pop back and end the turn. How many people do we have here, by the way, guys? See how many stuck around with us and how many left us here to fight the Russians on our own. Traitors. That's what I say. Oh, that AI initialization's taking a while. That means they're going to have a lot of stuff to do. I wonder if they'll attack us across this mud. And when will this mud start going away? Can't expect it to go away in the middle of August, I guess. Oh, Kiev is surrounded by mud. It's got a mud defensive wall around it. Now, actually, north of Kiev there, it looks pretty weak, that area. So we're going to try to position our troops there, but our troops there are pretty weak themselves. 38, 66, 34, those are not good ratings. 10 and a 0, those are terrible. North seems to be the only place where they're actually falling back significantly. Damn it, they've won a battle there. Near Kiev. Deutschland. I'm terrible with cigars too, because I could only smoke a quarter of this thing before putting it out. I'll obviously relight it, but it's just like I get sick of them. It's too much nicotine. It's like ugh. Start to get lightheaded. Not good. I'm an amateur cigar smoker. There you go. Yes, that was actually a decent attack. Wow, and look at that, guys. No more mud. No more mud at all. We could get very lucky here, or very unlucky. I'm trying to break through to Kiev at any cost. Oof. We need to get some more guys to join in. Let's hope that these Hungarian cavalry are ready for an attack. Nope. Definitely not. Alright, let's focus on their infantry at least. Fall back. I think we have another... No way. No way. I think we could waste this NKVD armor unit, though. Panzerfaust! Anybody know the difference between a Panzer Schreck and a Panzerfaust? Thanks, Matthew. You're XXX. And James, where are you again? Where are you, Australia? Let's take a look. I always speak in military terminology. I played too many strategy games. I said to James, where are you stationed? as if he's in a war. Like, where's your forward operating base? Been playing way too much decisive campaigns. Who's your commanding officer? Alright, let's see. We can hit these guys. And 36, I should say, they're finished. Nice. Not quite finished, but we forced them to retreat, so I'll take that as a win. This is very, very, very risky. But I'm going to hope that the good weather improves our fighting capabilities. And I guess wrong. Very wrong. New Zealand. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I could do an Australian accent, but I don't know if it's the same as New Zealand. Australia, you just have to really... You really have to focus on those A's. I'm not doing my best accent right now, either. If Tank was here, I'd be doing a much better accent. Alright, let's get these guys forward. No, New Zealand is absolutely beautiful. I would love to visit someday. You're English living in Australia? That's cool. Yeah, well, just remember when you're going outside, be careful, because if I see you, Englishman, you're in trouble. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, I tell you what, you better be careful. I think I'd make a good Australian. Alright, here we go. To me, Australians, and I don't mean to offend anybody here, I mean this in the best of ways, it's almost like a mix of, between an American, like, outdoorsman, sort of, I don't want to use the term redneck, but American hillbilly, and sort of an Englishman, and it's like a really interesting mix. I think it's really cool. You know, they know very well how to go out into the bush and survive and all that stuff. No, I moved him into the wrong place! Okay, that's alright. But all the Australians I've met have been really awesome. This guy needs to be over here. There we go. Let's see what we can do. Just one tank? Come on! I don't think I can get any closer with my generals, but what the hell? Guys are so weak right here. There's nothing I can do about it. And I've actually heard that it's quite hard to get residency in New Zealand if you're trying to immigrate. Basically, everybody wants to go there. Should have put in a good word for me, man. Make sure to put in a good word, James. It raised the average IQ of both countries. Oh, wow. And does New Zealand have the same assortment of deadly animals that Australia has? I know that Australia just has a tremendous amount of venomous animals. I'm sure you guys have blue-ringed octopus, things like that, right? Or is the climate such that these animals don't exist? Because I think, isn't New Zealand a more temperate climate than Australia? I could be totally wrong here. Alright, let's move this guy forward. Von Kluge! We're really close to another Soviet city. No way am I attacking with him. These guys need desperate rest and refit as well. I'm gonna see if I can rest and refit. Mostly these guys that need it. Could actually use it for more than a few divisions. Let's see if we could rest division as well. Yes, here we go. And let's rest Army Group North. They've also done a lot of work. Got our Karelian army, but I don't want to give them any sort of refit. They are not worth it. I'm sorry, Finns. Prisoner of war rations? No. We're Germans. This is a hopeless cause. What can be done? There is a war crime score in this game, so I do need to be careful. Okay, I wanted to relocate the AGC base. Alright. To Vilnius. And once again, where the hell is Vilnius? We're in Minsk right now, so if it's closer, obviously I want to go there, but... Tarnopol. Focus on this for now. He's talking about my poor performance, this bastard. We're gonna give him a week off. Actually, we were gonna authorize electroshock therapy. Oh, can we do that to von Brauchwitz? That's hilarious. We'll threaten to send him back to the front. Alright. Have no deadly critters. Had giant eagles that ate people once upon a time? Wow. Oh, you're in redneck territory, northern Queensland. Yeah. Dangerous called hobbits. Early Peter Jackson movies. Oh gosh. Do you ever get like any really irritating tourists that come and they're like, I want to see where y'all shot Lord of the Rings. Can y'all tell me where y'all shot the Lord of the Rings? That's what I want to see, please. And totally disinterested in anything else about New Zealand. That would be like the last thing I would go to see if I was in New Zealand. I would go check out everything else. I wouldn't give a shit about where Lord of the Rings was shot. It is interesting though, but tourists can be a real pain sometimes. Yes, says Matthew. Oh, that must be fun. So you get that in New York all the time, because, you know, living in New York, you find a lot of places that tourists don't know about. So, like, when tourists come here and you hear them talking on the train, they'll make the worst suggestions. Like, if you come to New York, the last place you should go is the Empire State Building, or, I mean, go to Ground Zero, that's probably worth it, but the Empire State Building is just terribly boring. I know such better places, and I'll hear tourists, like, suggesting these terrible locations. And I'm just like, oh, whatever. It's your vacation, not mine. Just kind of have to bite my tongue. Can y'all show me where that Peter Jackson fella did that movie? Do y'all have Hobbit food? Could we get a high breakfast like the hobbits did? I mean, it's fantastic. They even have their own beer. It's awesome. I am partial to Portuguese beer. Being half Portuguese myself, Superbock is probably my favorite beer of all time. It's just delicious. If I had a six-pack of that right now, I would easily break my alcohol fast and just go ahead and do that. Drink an entire six-pack of Superbock. Stuff is so good. It's like honey in a bottle. Alright, I think that's it for attacks. Could try to move this army up. At least this guy's trapped behind our lines now. He's not really any sort of a threat. But the rest of the men could be a problem. Nice. Nah, 45 against 30. I mean, I don't think the Romanians have any anti-tank weapons, but we'll see. Not bad. Our Romanians are learning to fight. This is going to be a nice little attack here. We could get it up to 300. Let's do it. No mercy. Nice. I haven't got my knighthood from Her Majesty yet. That's probably, if they're southern, if there's southern James, then that's actually, that's a southern thing. In the south, you always say sir and ma'am. It's it's pretty much, you need to say it or else you're considered rude. But in the north, we don't call anybody sir. It's like, hey buddy, hey pal, move your car, stuff like that. That's how we do it. Let's see. If you say sir in the north, as a matter of fact, like at New York or Boston or anywhere up here, it's pretty much an insult. You're making fun of the person. If you're like, listen, sir, you're kind of being very curt with them. Let's see. All right, that's it. Yeah, we're gonna have to end this particular attack or this particular turn, and let's hope that things will improve. We're definitely at a sort of stalemate right now, and it makes sense. Close to Moscow, close to Kiev, and of course in a stalemate. They're leading that road to Barbarossa completely open. Wow, they actually won an attack across a river. Now that is not good. We're winning a lot of attacks here. Getting nervous. We're still only in August of 1941. What's it going to be like when we get to 1943 or 44? Maybe they'll be at the gates of Berlin. Although our attack in the north is going pretty well. Romanians think they can take Odessa before beginning of September. That is too late. No Odessa, no Crimea. 11th Army has started its offensive across the Volga River. 1st Panzer Group is still engaged in cleaning out the Dnieper Bend. Serious fighting west of Dnieper-Vetsk, where the enemy is throwing in newly activated divisions lacking any combat value. Isn't this also where the DPR is stationed right now? Unless I'm wrong. Dnieper-Vetsk, I can't pronounce that. Good God. Father has a mascot. He calls him Noodle Moodle. Oh, I remember this. The freaking dog. No, it's silly. We've got more. No, more mud, guys. More mud. It's actually good for us here because we can finish off this tank unit without much of a fight. That's a tiny tank unit, and actually, he managed to retreat. He managed to get out of there. Go against the mudmen. Forward! Not bad. We had a few of our guys retreat too, but we panicked one, retreated another division, but attacking across mud is obviously not a good idea here. Stack up on this guy completely. Nice, I like that. We're Italians up. I don't think our Italians are willing to attack, though. We want them to stay in the back, please. Oh, it's Donetsk. That's right. Donetsk People's Republic. When snow comes, you may wish for mud, says Telkos. Oh, I imagine so. I would certainly imagine so. Definitely want to get these guys out of here. I don't want to worry about that salient anymore. I have anxiety issues. I don't need that. I need to worry about that too. Let's see. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is going to be a nice attack. I think. Let's go for it. There's actually a city here to go both of these. Nice, guys. We got everybody to retreat. That was beautiful. We can move up one of our HQs to Daugavpils. Vilnius is here. Okay, you know what? Finally, relocate Army Group Center to Vilnius. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Gonna take 8 days to do that, but I think it's worth it. Actually, Vilnius is behind Minsk. Oh, you fool! Oh my goodness. Can we cancel decisions? Well, it happens, I suppose. Truck losses, Army Group North. Not going to focus on that yet. This should be interesting. Whatever tank units they're using here, they're definitely not as strong as their other units. They managed to make us retreat, but their attack power is not nearly as strong. Come on, men. That's what I like to see. $250 Italian sharpshooters. Really? I did not know that. I always understood that as he was trying to escape, his convoy was stopped, and then they took him out and sort of Gaddafi'd him, you know, like carried him around for a bit and then shot him. That's what I always figured. And then they, of course, hung him up by his boots, was it, or by his feet? Some people say by his balls, but I don't think that's possible. That would last about 2 seconds before it just snaps off. He just got scrotum dangling from a friggin' noose. It's not gonna help anybody. It'd be funny, but really. When I get to like the 3-hour mark, I start getting wacky. I'm just getting crazy here. Oh, mocking Italian military prowess. Let's see. Yeah, that did not go well at all. Panicky Pete's, man. The Romanians are Panicky Pete's. Just wait until they get Ceausescu, then we'll see if they like communism. That's right, they would fight harder if they knew about that shit. Attack, attack, attack. Nice. We could definitely eliminate these tank units. Yes, beautiful. Still, the line is very stagnant. There's really not much we can do in terms of pushing through anywhere. Try our SS divisions. I have not seen them in combat for a while. Nice! We actually got to the retreat, but we panicked as well. It's kind of like both of us ran away from the battlefield. Who cares who wins? I did not know. I actually did not know Gaddafi was half Italian. That is a shock to me. I thought he was a Berber through and through. I thought he was actually pure Berber. At least he claimed to be, you know, during the revolution, the original revolution, that he was, you know, born of Berber stock and he lived in the desert. I mean, maybe it was all bullshit, you know, to make him appear more, more humane or more in touch with the people. But I think Gaddafi was a pretty good ruler in terms of what he did for Libya initially, you know. He really was able to bring modernity to that country, at least initially. You know, I think for the last 10, 20 years, or 10 years before he was killed, probably not. Come on, bring me those supplies, you fools! I think all we can do is end the turn. Extra artillery for Army Group Center. I would love to do that. Authorize moderate increase. And of course, a lot of these decisions take a while to take effect, so it's something else. .46 on 34 in the nasty swamp tier. Why not? Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. That mud's not letting up. It looks like the Kiev line is stronger than ever for the Russians. They're not pushing on our finish line either. I like it that way. That's why I don't really try to attack too much the Finns. I don't want them to attack us. If we don't attack them, they don't seem to attack the finish line much. Nice, our men standing firm in some of these battles. We're still in August. I can't believe this is all 1 month. It's crazy. Sven insists that his Verrupt monkey is descended from royal blood. This direct bloodline back to the king of the jungle who rules the Belgium Congo. Nobody believes him because why would the king of the jungle have a relative so short and scrawny? Runt of the jungle, more like it. Saw a deer this morning. With the blue sky and the wildlife, I would be walking the fields of Westphalia. Not in Deutschland, though, are we, my friend? You are in Russia. You better get used to that reality. One less Russian tank. No way. You guys are prepared for our panzer attacks now. Men are not even willing to attack. Maybe we need to bring some more munitions to the men. It's quite possible. Here we go. Attack with everything we've got. I'm glad we met up with our Romanians, because right now they're the only unit we have that can really assist us. Send everybody in. Alright, we succeeded in breaking one. I'll call that a victory, but things could be going a lot better for us. Can we do more than 200? No. Do not take prisoners from the NKVD units, men! The Romanians are no fans of the Russians, so I'm pretty sure they will not show any kindness, let's say. No, this is crazy. These guys need desperate reinforcements. We're going to get to Kishinev. Yeah, you guys weren't lying when you said this is going to just get worse and worse. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna go for this. It's risky as hell, but we've got to do something. All we did there was lose tank and SS divisions. That's bad. Oh, Albert Preciosi was stationed in Libya. Wow, that's awesome, man. Your grandfather fought in the New Zealand division in Greece, Crete, and North Africa. Hated the Italian ones. Why did he hate them? Were they mean or just disrespectful? I've always heard that the British in particular considered the Italians to be the best fighters of the Axis forces, which always really surprised me. They saw the Italians as stronger than the Germans in combat, maybe more ferocious, I don't know. No, that will not work. Could order a defensive posture, but that just seems like such a terrible thing to do. Resupply. Tactical support for AGC, bring them some planes. Should have played this first, but that's alright. First Panzergruppen, of course. Let's order some artillery too. Can only play it in Army Group North, so let's play it here. Army Group South also needs some rest and refitting, so I'm going to order Army Group South to rest and refit. Particularly the Romanians here, but also our own troops. Yes. I hope these guys will rebuild their forces significantly. Let's focus on Army Group Center. Okay, I can't play another card. Fair enough. A tire shortage. I have no political points left, you fools. How many people do we have here right now, guys? We are at 3 hours and 2 minutes. I hope you guys appreciate this. This is quite a run. Can't believe we played this long. We have a drunken chief of staff to contend with. Let's see how our relationships are. Superb with George Gerke. Terrible with von Lieb. And terrible with Wagner. And he's got the truck, so we really need to improve that. No way. Let's hope that those cards were worthwhile. Just imagine the amount of oil necessary to keep this army alive. It's amazing. The amount of resources, oil, food. It's just crazy. Oh, are they pushing on the north? I think they're trying to cut us off. I don't think they'll succeed, though. We're much stronger in Army Group North. And we got artillery support. Victory there. Shit. 3 consecutive victories. And all near Vitebsk. They don't want us taking Vitebsk, obviously. There we go, cutting off some of our units. Let's just hope there's no mud, because then we can at least move pretty quickly. Guderian's situation is not too pretty. He's being hard-pressed from the west by the enemy elements evading the thrust of Second Army. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Let's just hope things improve here. Lieutenant Schutt has no manners. There are never any please or thank yous in his speech. It's all, do this now. While he can at times exercise high-level people skills, most of the time he is just a rude, manipulative pig who takes full advantage of his position of authority. If this is what the weather is like in Rusland, then I'd personally be happy to stay here till Christmas. Fantastic blue sky and clear, crisp horizons. Well, let's hope that continues. A lot of our guys are still not getting the appropriate supplies here. I'm gonna try it. Major battle. retreated, but we panicked the tanks, so, yeah, it's not good. Forward, men! Oh, that artillery support did nothing for us. It's just getting harder every turn. Why is it getting so hard? Attack. I don't want to send the Italians in if I can help it, but we'll go ahead and send everybody in for this. Alright, not bad. The Italians panicked. No surprise there. Oh, the SS will lead a nice attack here. Beautiful. Panicking 2 units. And Vilnius is open. Is it Vilnius or I can't read it? Can't read it. Vinny? That can't be it. Alright, the SS are moving in. Probably not going to be too kind to the populace. Yep, let's send this tank in. This guy's still not getting any supplies. Basically protect the railway at Kishinev, and we'll bring this German unit back. We're going to have to relieve our attack on Odessa a little bit, but we need to focus on that. Yes. Take care, man. No problem, Dan. We're now at 308. Okay, let's see. Anything we can do over here? Yeah, I think we can get rid of this NKVD cavalry unit. Nice! More retreating, but it doesn't matter if we can't break through. Right now it's amazing. Our Romanians are doing better than anyone else. Alright, motorized SS is not able to attack. And I'm even considering doing a defensive posture here. That would be really taking a step back, though. And actually, we've got some pretty nice armies here. So let's see what we can do, what we can work with. 68, get rid of that 22. Get the 50. Let's hope this works. Nice. Oh, that was good. Okay. That puts us back in the game, guys. Very nice attack there. They're going to be reconstructing their army from that for a while. And I think we can do another attack over here near Orsha, too. Oh my goodness. Let's hope this works. We're taking a huge risk, and obviously a lot of these guys are going to suffer some pretty serious casualties. But I think it's worth it. Boom! Retreat, retreat, broken retreat. It's totally worth it. Gotta keep hitting them hard. Of course, our men are also getting very tired. How many guys do we have here right now? By the way, everybody? How many people are watching this stream? Is anybody new to the channel? If you are, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join our Centurion Legions. One day we'll be a legion. Hopefully. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Definitely going to take the risk because I want to push these guys away from this area. Yeah, we definitely need to relocate Army Group South's base. Loss of a senior officer. We're going to try... No, we can't get a replacement. Shit. Truck Secondman AGC. I would love to make a decision on this, but we just can't right now. No political points. I guess I just have to end my turn. There's got to be a few more attacks I can do here. Maybe finish off some of these units. Nice. And with the rest of these guys, we're going to keep moving forward. Actually, we can probably carry out an attack here. If all goes well. Now, these guys are getting well rested, so got to find out what's going on here. Yes, we can do 300. Nice. A few of them held, but we managed to make quite a few retreat. At this point, every single unit retreating is a victory for us. There we go. Keep it up, boys. I don't like that the NKVD units are cutting us off to the north, but there's not too much we can do about that right now. Let's see if we can reallocate some of these units. Just can't move that far. But we have to defend Jacobstadt. We're leaving a railway open, though. That's not good. How about that? Not liking the situation at all. Can we get a count, guys, on how many people are in the room right now? Oof. No, I'm not going to do that. We could actually rest this army right now, and it needs resting. But not as much as this army. That's what we're going to do. Let's hope that this works, because we're running out of options. Resupply Army Group Center. We can't. Tactical support. Might as well. $256. Oh, you made me so happy for a second, Lee Curtis. Oh, you have no idea. I was ecstatic for a few seconds there when I read that. That's cool, though. We're going to keep doing these streams until we start succeeding with them. I mean, we just recently really started doing these on the regular, so I'm just, you know, I'm confident. I have faith that, that we will make this work. Get a bunch of people to join these streams. Of course, for things like Decisive campaigns, it's going to be tough. Let's be honest. Gotta do a little mainstream stuff. I don't think I'll ever go the Minecraft route. I'd probably kill myself before that happened, but we do need to consider maybe some more Warhammer, maybe some other mainstream games, especially Hearts of Iron 4, which is coming out, which is not really that mainstream, but it will be mainstream for the strategy community, so I'm gonna have to pick that up. Get some of these guys to pull back. No, Romanians, stay put. And once again here, it's just not good. Damn. Being frustrating now. I mean, I guess we're gonna try this attack. But our guys are pretty badly damaged, so it's gonna be a rough one. Actually, we did pretty good. Alright. Good work. Good work, man. Alright, ending the turn again, guys. It's getting tougher and tougher each turn. Actually, they're being really merciful. They're pulling those troops back from the north. That is good news. Or is it? Well, that's not good. Now they can break through to our rail lines. We've got problems in the south for sure. Nice. Finns, of course, stood firm against that attack. They were much more powerful, the Russians, but the Finns are very good at defense. In real life and in this game. Sven and the monkey got drunk on vodka last night. The Baroque monkey vomited on the wolf, who immediately tried to swat it all the way back to Germany. Sven bravely insisted that wolf should treat all of God's creatures with respect, and that his monkey only did it because the wolf is a stupid saukarl. Constant adrenaline rush of march, flank attack, and an endless repeating loop is starting to wear me down. It's exciting, but exhausting. This guy's been fighting for a long time. Ivan, retreat! Back to your lines! Hey, what's up, Historical Gamer? Thanks, man. We definitely do have to do a collaboration, man. That would be very cool. Especially for Hearts of Iron 4 coming out. I think that'll be perfect. Oh, that's cool. Everybody here is from either Australia or New Zealand. I guess it's because we're so late for you guys. It's quite early, I suppose. It's 4:05 a.m. here. And guys, we are at, oh wow, thanks, Historical Gamer. Should have bought some shares. Thanks again for stopping by, guys. We're going to go ahead and close it down now at 3:21 hours, or 3 hours, 21 minutes. Not 321 hours, I hope not anyway. And I'm only going to be playing this game on the stream, so you guys will get a chance to watch me fail, probably. I'll go ahead and show you guys the casualty counts, because I find them pretty interesting. Let's go to stats. I actually wanted to take a look at our infantry. Well, this is still total troops. As you can see, look at that. Getting up to 300,000 for the Russians. We're actually losing less troops, even though the enemy is winning more battles. So it's very, very interesting there. A little over 100,000. Okay, guys, we're shutting it down. Thank you so much for watching. Let me make sure I save this game, or else I'll never, ever remember to do that. There we go. Thanks, everybody, for showing up once again, and have an awesome, awesome day.